Where are you from? I'm from Brussels in Belgium. What is your profession? I'm a hip-hop and krump dancer, but although these are my main styles, it's important for me to be versatile. I started dancing at the age of 13 and discovered the freestyle world a few years later. I then started doing battles while continuing to take choreographic classes. That's when I first got introduced to krump, which I've been practicing for 2 years now. Dance has quickly become my whole life. I get to work with amazing people, whether it's for television performances, music videos or shows. I also recently had the opportunity to choreograph for some artists such as Chloe Tilde copyright Kitembo for her new single A Talka A. Whether it's commercial or underground world, every experience I get is priceless and is something that makes you grow in your art. Besides dancing, I'm also a graphic design student. What are your goals? It's a hard question cause my head is full of dreams, but I want to push my art and my dance as far as I can and hopefully inspire other people through it. I want to dance on stage next to artists that I've always looked up to, such as Missy Elliott, Beyoncé and more. I also want to dance with international choreographers and dancers that inspire me. I always have a lot of projects in my mind, but one of my biggest dream would also be to one day create a big space in Brussels similar to the Saint-Quaterre in Paris to allow dancers to express themselves and give them a space to practice their art. What is your inspiration? Everything inspires me. It can be someone I met, other dancers, or just other artists. It can also sometimes be the simple everyday things such as a sunset, but there's nothing better than traveling. There's something special when you travel. You meet another vibe, another energy. It's different. You learn a lot. You get to dance and share with other people and just forget about all the worries you got home. That's what really fills me up with motivation and inspiration. However, I definitely think that my greater source of inspiration will always be my own story and all the things I have to say and that I translate into my dance. What is the best advice you have been given? I think it would be to trust the process. We tend to not be happy with the place we are in the present moment cause we see it as a final point. We see it as if the difficult place we're in now determines how the rest of our life would be. Yet if you look at the bigger picture of things, you realize that you have to actually go through certain things in order to one day be where you want to be. When you think of things this way, you really start to like the whole journey and not only the destination, regardless of it being hard, challenging and uncomfortable sometimes. If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be? I think it would be the consideration for dancers, cause sometimes people don't realize the amount of work we put into this and all the years of training behind what we do. This is our work and it requires a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, in my mind. I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. Yeah, this is the peace that you cannot buy.
How does a day in your life looks like? I usually like to start my day with a good stretch and gym. Then when I'm not going to school, I can either have a couple of rehearsals when I have shows coming up. I try to train with other dancers as much as I can, and sessions are the perfect place to train with other people. We can dance in ciphers or just meet up and create a piece together. In krump, training is called a lab, and that's something you usually do with your fam. It's a sort of a crew A or a group A where the A coaches A or A teachers A are called big homies. I'm a part of the Illicite fam created by Wild and Illicite, Mess, So we also lab during the week. When I get home I often train in my little basement just to free my mind and let my body talk, or I work on my basics whether it's in hip hop or krump. I'm definitely more creative at night, so that's usually when I create mood boards for new projects I have in my head. The real challenge is to trust yourself and achieve them. What is next to you? There's definitely going to be a lot of trips for me next, cause I feel like need a new vibe and a breath of fresh air. I also have some new artists to choreograph, and I'm dancing in a piece choreographed by Celessi Dogbats, so I will have lots of rehearsals. But on a more personal side, it's been a year that I've been interested in artistic direction. Given that, I really want to develop a video project that reunites both dance and the discipline of artistic director. I'd like to include different artists with different skills in it.